Hello everyone, welcome to the Andre Report, your home for political news and current events. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscription button and notification bell so that you don't miss any videos that are coming up in the near future. As reported by CNN, the $1.9 trillion coronavirus package passed by the Senate contains a wide range of protocols to help Americans still struggling with the economic fallout of the pandemic. The legislation differs at least three major ways from the bill that passed the House of Representatives last week. The final Senate package will have to be approved again by the House before it can be sent to the President, Joe Biden, for his signature. The Senate narrowed the eligibility for the stimulus checks, trimmed down a federal boost to unemployment benefits, and removed a provision to increase the minimum wage to $15 an hour. The Senate parliamentarian ruled that the wage hike violated a strict rule of reconciliation, which is the procedure Democratic leaders are using to approve the bill in the chamber without any Republican support. If your family makes less than $160,000 a year, the Senate bill will provide direct payments worth up to $1,400 per person to families earning less than $160,000 a year and individuals earning less than $80,000 a year. The payments will phase out faster than they would under the House version of the bill, which set the income cap at $200,000 for couples and $100,000 for individuals. That means not everyone who was eligible for checks earlier will receive one now, but those who do qualify, the new payment will top the $600 checks approved in December, bringing the recipients to $2,000 apiece. Individuals earning less than $75,000 will receive the full $1,400. Married couples earning less than $150,000 a year will receive $2,800, and a family with children will be eligible for $1,400 per dependent. If you're unemployed, the jobless will receive a $300 weekly federal boost to unemployment benefits and will get those payments through September 6th, an arrangement hammered out after hours of negotiation on Friday. Also, two key pandemic jobless benefit programs will be extended for the same time period. This deal also calls for the first $10,200 of unemployment payments to be tax-free for households with an annual income under $150,000. This is a significant difference from the House bill, which provides a $400 weekly enhancement through August 29th and continues the two key pandemic programs for the same period. The House bill does not include a tax provision. Freelancers, gig workers, independent contractors, and certain people affected by the pandemic can receive benefits through the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, while the Pandemic Emergency Compensation Program increases the duration of those payments for those in a traditional state unemployment system. Out-of-work Americans will start running out of benefits in the two programs in mid-March when the provision in the December $900 billion relief package began phasing out. The $300 enhancement that was part of the December deal also ends in mid-March. Who's out of luck? Workers being paid at or just above the federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour will not see a boost in pay. The Senate parliamentarian ruled in late February that increasing the hourly threshold to $15 an hour does not meet strict guidelines and need to move forward in the reconciliation process, which allows Senate Democrats to pass the relief bill with a simple majority and no Republican votes. If you're hungry, under both Senate and House bills, food stamp recipients will still see an increase of 15% in benefits that will continue through September instead of having them expire at the end of June. And families whose children's schools are closed may be able to receive pandemic EBT through the summer if their state opts to continue it. The program provides funds to replace free and reduced price meals that kids would have been given at school. If you're behind on your rent or mortgage, both bills will send roughly $20 billion to state and local governments to help low-income households cover back rent, rent assistance, and utility bills. About $10 billion will be authorized to help struggling homeowners pay their mortgages, utilities, and property taxes. They would provide $5 billion to help states and localities assess those at risk of experiencing homeless, and an additional $5 billion for emergency housing vouchers for people that are homeless. If you have children, most families with minor children could claim a larger child tax credit for 2021 under a provision contained in both Senate and House bills. Low-income parents in particular would benefit. Qualifying families could receive a child tax credit of $3,600 for each child under 6, $3,000 for each child under 18, up from the current credit of $2,000 per child under the age of 17. The enhanced credit will also become fully refundable, so more income More low-income parents could take advantage of it. Plus, households could receive payments monthly rather than a lump sum once a year, which would make it easier for them to cover their expenses. Families paying for child care services could receive additional aid if you're sick. If you're sick, quarantining, or caring for an ill loved one or child whose school is closed, this bill may provide your employer with an incentive to offer paid and sick and family leave. Unlike Biden's original proposal, the House and Senate bills will not require employers to offer the benefit, but they do continue to provide tax credit for employers who voluntarily choose to cover the benefit through October 1st. Last year, Congress guaranteed workers 2 weeks' pay if they contracted COVID or were quarantining. It also provides an additional 10 weeks of paid family leave for those who staying with kids whose schools were closed. Those benefits expired in December. If you need health insurance, more Americans could qualify for heftier federal premium subsidies for Affordable Care Act policies for 2 years under the Senate and House version of the plan. Enrollees would pay no more than 8.5% of their income towards coverage, down nearly 10% now. Also, those earning more than the current cap of 400% of the federal poverty level, about $51,000 for an individual and $104,800 for a family of four, will be eligible for help. Lower income enrollees could have their premiums eliminated completely, and those collecting unemployment benefits could sign up for coverage with no premiums in 2021. But the Senate legislation provides more generous assistance for those who lost their jobs but want to remain on the insurance health premiums from their jobs through COBRA. These laid off employees will not pay any premium through the end of September under the Senate version. The House bill will require them to pay 15% of the premium, though that could still prove costly. If you own a small business, this bill provides $15 billion to the Emergency Injury Disaster Loan Program, which provides long-term, low-interest loans from the Small Business Administration. Severely impacted small business with fewer than 10 workers will begin proud of some of the money. They also provide $25 billion for a new grant program specifically for bars and restaurants. Eligible businesses may receive up to $10 billion and can use the money for a variety of expenses, including payroll, mortgage, rent, utilities, food, and beverages. The Paycheck Protection Program, which is currently taking applications for a second round of loans, will get an additional $7 billion, and the bills will make more nonprofit organizations eligible. Another $175 will be used for outreach promotion and create a community navigating program to help target eligible small businesses. The Senate bill contains many of the same measures aimed at assisting Americans in need that were in the legislation approved by the House in the package that Biden unveiled in January. In addition to another round of direct payments, it will provide more assistance for people who are unemployed, hungry, or uninsured, as well as those at risk for losing their homes. It would also provide a bigger tax break for parents. Biden and congressional Democrats argue that another massive bill is necessary to assist both people in need and the nation at large. Thank you for watching the Andre Report, your home for political news and hot topics. Please don't forget to hit the subscription button and notification bell.